This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all. I'm Megan Shepard. It's so great to have you with us. Topping news, the Minister of Education, the Honorable Jeffrey Lloyd, meeting with public school teachers ahead of the new school term. This morning, the minister addressed the annual Teachers Enrichment Day at the Jack Hayward Gymnasium, where he issued a charge to all educators. Sabrina Brown reports.
Minister of Education, the Honorable Jeffrey Lloyd, delivering a soul-stirring charge to educators as they head back to the classroom. The minister reminding them that the teaching profession is indeed a labor of love and that their passion should be molding and shaping the lives of young people. He said the Bahamas, like other countries, must work to reform its education system. The minister noted that for the past 10 years, the BGCSE results have not shown any improvements and remains at a D average. He said efforts to fix this problem must begin at the preschool level.
The Inter-American Development Bank produced a book called The Early Years. In it, it identified that this region, the Latin American and the Caribbean region, that on average, our 0 to 5-year-olds know fewer words and has less cognitive ability than peers in the developed society. This year, we are going to place great emphasis on 2.5 to 3-year-olds, and hopefully, when resources permit, we are going to mandate that all 2.5, 3-year-olds must be in a Ministry of Education approved school or curriculum program. Must be. Less than half of our preschoolers are in an appropriate program in this country. Less than half. Less than half. My brothers and sisters, we are setting ourselves up for a catastrophic failure if we do not address that, and we will.
The education minister is also concerned about the way children are being taught. He said children don't learn by just sitting in a classroom, but rather by playing. He's encouraging teachers to play a little as well.
Get out and play. Roll around in the ground. Play with your children. Play marble. Play hop. Hula hoop. Spin top. Climb tree. Come on, man. Enjoy life.
Minister Lloyd said his ministry is also focused on making public schools technology savvy.
I just came from Maurice Moore. I said, Madam Principal, is this campus Wi-Fi? No, sir. Not Wi-Fi. It will be addressed. Not Wi-Fi. Your library, your schedule, your email, your addresses, now in the palm of your hand in a handheld device. This is what the world is technology.
He also added that the government is committed to assisting teachers with professional development.
I want to assure my dear brother and sister in the unions, my stakeholder team members, that we are going to make monies available so that you can upgrade yourself as scholarships and grants so you can get your master's and your PhD.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Now, while on Grand Bahama today, the Education Minister and a delegation toured public schools on the island. Minister Lloyd began the tour at Maurice Moore Primary School. He visited several other schools in the Freeport area this morning, and this afternoon he traveled to the west to take a look at schools in that area. Minister Lloyd says the schools will be ready to open on September 4th. Executives of the Bahamas Union of Teachers accompanied the minister on tour. We will have a full report on the minister's tour in a later newscast. The Minister of National Insurance taking a tour today of the new government complex now under construction in West Grand Bahama. The multi-million-dollar facility is expected to make life a little easier for residents in the West, as they will no longer have to commute to Freeport for some government services. As Shashina Rowe reports, the project is on target and providing some much-needed employment.
The Minister of National Insurance and the Public Service, the Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama, the Parliamentary Secretary for Public Works along with the delegation, braved the sweltering heat for a tour of the $22 million government complex, which is now under construction in the Western District. It was the first official visit for the Minister of National Insurance and Public Service, Prenzel Roll, who noted that he was extremely pleased with the level of progress thus far.
As you know, the government is interested in providing services through the National Insurance Board for communities. This is an effort for our government to make an imprint in West Grand Bahama, in particular 8 Mile Rock in this case, and to make sure that our services are expanded throughout the Bahamas. You know, the Prime Minister spoke about having to meet with various communities. This facility will be one of the facilities in the short order. Once it's completed, we'll be able to come to 8 Mile Rock and meet with the residents of 8 Mile Rock to hear their concerns and to address them.
Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama, Pakeisha Edgecombe, shared why this future administrative complex means a lot to her constituents.
At this point in time, we have many government agencies that are scattered throughout the community, and for a very long time our residents have been calling for somewhat of a one-stop shop. So this building will provide that for them, where they'll have the various government entities in one place, and at the end of the day it'll be very, very convenient for them all.
Edgecombe says she is pleased that constituents from West Grand Bahama were hired to work on the construction site.
As for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, we're so excited that this initiative is in our community, because with this we are employing some 70 to 115 persons on a daily basis, and I think that bodes well for our community. With unemployment being the way that it is, we're excited that this is going to be a part of our community, and we're looking forward to all of the benefits that it will bring for our constituents.
Parliamentary Secretary in Public Works, Aaron Lewis, says the project is expected to be completed on budget and ahead of schedule.
There was an initial schedule as settled by the project manager, Chris Simonette, and his team, and the contractor decided to take a more aggressive route, and he has increased the size of his team, and I assume also increasing the daily hours of operation to ensure that he completes the project ahead of schedule. And that's always good news when they have that sort of framework in mind. And at the end of the day, even if they don't meet their aggressive schedule, we'll still be on target with the original schedule.
Project manager Chris Simonette says so far there has been no major challenges.
No, we absolutely no challenges. I think the design team did a very good job at the layout of the project. There's no problems experienced. We had a minor hiccup that we resolved in a 2-week time frame, thanks to Ministry of Works. But other than that, there's no problem.
The administration complex is expected to be completed on or before August 2019. Shoshina Rule, ZNS Network News.
Once complete, the complex will house the Ministry of Finance, a library, a post office, Ministry of Labor, Department of Environmental Health, the Island Administrator's Office, the Registrar General, and a local government office. Now, following the tour in the Western District, the Minister of National Insurance, the Honorable Prenzel Roll, also took a tour of the National Insurance Office in Freeport. He says his main objective was to look at the facilities and to ensure that the Ministry of Public Service is able to accommodate the rest of its agencies in Grand Bahama.
Grand Bahama has a lot of good facilities, places where workers can be proud. And as the government arm of providing facilities for the rest of the service, we are satisfied that there's some opportunities here that we can take advantage of, and we will. Now, there are some problems that we must address, and we will seek to address them. But we are satisfied that this is a facility that we can be proud of, that we can, at the end of the day, feel comfortable that we are progressing.
The minister also used the opportunity to meet with staff members at NIB and to hear their concerns. Minister Roll says that one of the highlights of the Grand Bahama office is the staff's professional and friendly interactions with customers. While there is room for improvement, the minister says he is overall pleased with operations on Grand Bahama.
We will come back on a general level, the director and the chairman to meet holistically with the staff. And I've made a commitment to them that we're going to improve the computer system, that we're going to address the phone issue that they have and effectively address it. And of course, provide the services to the customers that we demand and that is required by NIB.
Stay with us, there's more news right after this break.